show. Today we are going to talk about the Bitcoin weekly close, but we're also going to talk about if Bitcoin is in the perfect range for crypto accumulation. So I want to discuss that with you guys because I think it's important. Also, we generally do the show around 10 a.m. on the weekend, but I'm celebrating Lo's birthday again today, so things have been a little bit hectic, and I finally have a chance to kind of talk about price action. So let's just get into it. But again, big shout out to the XRP Army because you guys had some really, really big news yesterday. Great price action with XRP, etc. But some videos out. Some of you liked them. Some of you didn't like them regarding XRP price. But at the same time, I can't control the market. I can just give you guys my thoughts because I think that's important. So first off over here, we are seeing that everything is in the red. Everything is in the red. Taking a look at the weekly, SWI, that's how I say it. It's up 49.7%. Helium, HNT, 30%, Zcash, privacy coin, AKT, which I have somewhere, and Tau, 16%. So this is going to be on the weekly. And taking a look at the daily, everything is kind of down right now. So let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on price action wise. Okay. We've been using this chart for a while. I've got the lines like kind of pre-drawn there because they matter. All of these lines do matter. They're very important support and resistance areas. But anyways, I want to go ahead and talk about, we'll take a look at this chart over here. Let's go ahead and remove the drawing. Start with a fresh naked chart. We're going to be using the Bitstamp one because it's one of the oldest. Hello, Pakistan, and happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Shout out to everybody who supports the channel. And thank you guys. I appreciate it. So taking a look at Bitcoin on the weekly, we had a really, really ugly weekly candle. A lot of volatility occurred. We had a swing wick high of 63,000, a swing wick low of 49,000. And we really kind of just been going sideways at about 58,000 for the most part. And that's a good thing in my personal opinion. So why do I think that this is a good range for accumulation? Well, if Bitcoin does not drop below $50,000, this could be the local bottom. So why would you want to time the local bottom and catch the local bottom if you can? Well, and I'm not talking about being able to actually catch it because no one really is able to. I'm talking about dollar cost averaging or setting limit orders or slowly starting to scale in. That's what I'm talking about. So if in fact this is a local bottom at $48,000, Bitcoin sustains the $48,000 swing wick low that we had, then this could be a great buying opportunity. Because really when we kind of zoom out, which we'll do that, we'll talk about ranges. Again, we want to take a look at larger time frames and take a look at consolidation ranges because generally you're able to buy that dip and then when the market starts running, you do well. And a quick example of that, is with Link. This area right here, May 2022. Why is it not working? No, I don't know. It's not working today. May 2022 to October 2023, price range between $4.90 and about $9.50. And then when we got a breakout, if you were someone that got the bottom at $5, you could have potentially capitalized 360% price pump. So again, catching the local bottom will be a little bit challenging, but at the same time, we want to look for consolidation ranges because generally when you get that breakout, with more solid projects, you do have the opportunity to do well. That's just my personal opinion. That's the Bitcoin dominance chart. We don't want to look at that. Okay, so back to here. So this is a really ugly weekly candle. Reason why is it ugly candles? We had a lot of volatility. We had a swing wick low to 49,000, swing wick high to 63,000. We've really been consolidating at about $58,000. I love you guys too. Appreciate it. Smash the like, share this, yourmom.com. You guys know. Now, when we do take a look at the daily looks absolutely horrible that we are going to get ready to break down below $58,000. Doesn't look too great at all. And as far as the daily went today, we had a swing wick high to 61.8. We opened at $60,000 and we are currently trading about $58,000. But it does look like we will potentially drop and maybe test $57,000, possibly $55,000. And again, our daily candle closes at about 3 hours and 10 minutes. When we take a look at the 4-hour chart, 4 hours shows that we are not done correcting yet. And again, these areas 57, 56, 55, possibly 54 do seem a little bit like areas that we might kiss. And then as far as the total, I want to take a look at the total. Right now, it looks like we might drop below that $2 trillion market cap. And this is including Bitcoin and everything else. And Bitcoin dominance has also kind of decreased a little bit because this is everything outside of, these are all the altcoins. Or no, I apologize. It looks like we're losing, the altcoins are losing liquidity. Bitcoin is gaining more liquidity, in my personal opinion, because you could see on the chart. So we could lose that $2 trillion area. So why would we want to buy? Why would we want to consider buying? Well, that's a personal choice, something that you have to figure out for based on your portfolio, based on your goals, your wants, your needs, and also depending what you're investing in. But when I look at the chart, we do have some pretty nice established support in this support range in this area, $60,000 to about $53,000. And this is the range that I was kind of talking about with you guys that I hope we kind of consolidate here for a while, because if we are able to consolidate, it would make sense to accumulate various alts that you've done your due diligence on in hopes that they will continue to go up later. Because again, and the reason why I'm using this link chart is just because the consolidation is just so beautiful, and you can see these this is a perfect example of a consolidation range between $5 and like the $10 area. And now that link essentially dropped down below that with that swing wick low, that would have been a decent buying opportunity, in my personal opinion, for if that was something that I was going to do. But now going back and taking a look at this chart over here, if Bitcoin is able to consolidate between 60,000 and 53,000, then I think that is a pretty interesting buying opportunity for some alts that you guys have done your due diligence on. But more importantly, if this is in fact the local bottom and we don't break below that $48,000 area, this would be a great accumulation zone for different cryptos that you guys are interested in. Now, with that being said, where are we going to close today? To me, it doesn't matter, because it's going to be between probably 60,000 to about 55,000. But I personally think that we might get a close a little bit lower, just based off of what we kind of looked at with this chart over here, especially on the 4-hour chart. Because on the 4-hour chart, it looks like we want to break the $58,000 and test maybe 54, 56. Not looking too terribly great. However, if we are able to sustain and hold $58,000, fantastic. Now, I do want to take a quick look at Ethereum, because I know a lot of people care about Ethereum. I do hold Ethereum and Solana, all kinds of different things over there. So as far as Ethereum goes, Ethereum is actually, we had a swing wick all the way to $2,100, currently trading at $2,500. And on the weekly and on the daily, it looks like we're kind of just consolidating between 24 and 2,800. Now for Solana is hit that high at about 163, broke down below 157. Sorry, my kids are playing. They're doing kid stuff, which is absolutely amazing. And it looks like we're getting ready to head down a bit. Solana actually had the best recovery when we had that nasty drop, but it looks like we're correcting again. And I had kind of talked about this area here being a great place to place some bids, dollar cost average. But again, that's my business. That's not necessarily what you guys might want to do. And also, this was really contingent on Bitcoin being, or having the local bottom be at around like the $48,000 area, in my personal opinion. Now, as far as altcoins, let's take a look at some altcoins, because there are any things that we should be paying attention to. So I always do a thread over here. I said, what good quality meme coins and altcoins should I look at during the stream? This one, it looks funny, crying. I don't own any. Shout out to Damas. He said, good quality, bahaha. Mother. And again, you guys, I like what Iggy Azalea is doing with Mother. I don't own any. I do think it's cool that she is like really, really kind of like balls deep with it. I think it's wonderful. But just because that's what's going on doesn't mean it's going to be the best ever. I own some of the Billy Cat ordinals, but I don't own any of the token. Again, there's like 3 different Neros, so I don't even want to cover that. But nothing too terribly great. Shout out to Mog, or I guess Mog. Probably not this one, but yeah, there's nothing really great here that people have suggested. So this is funny with the hair over here. Just Solana, nothing else matters. So yeah, I don't know. Nothing too terribly great. And again, the meme coin market is still absolutely taking off. People love it. People are having fun with it. I think if you guys want to participate and play, just know the risks and you do well. And then really quickly with XRP, we had a lot of excitement with XRP, but now we're breaking down below the 56-cent area. And it looks like we might continue to drop. I don't necessarily think we'll go back to 41 cents because that was like the bottom support close on the daily, but at the same time, I would be a little bit cautious. And remember, you guys, when she does her little range thingamabobber, there's going to be some volatility with alts. You'll see alts shoot up and correct, etc. But again, if this is in fact the local bottom that we saw here, then it might be a good time to consider taking a look at altcoins. in my personal opinion. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to go to the pool and eat some more pizza and all stuff. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I will catch you tomorrow, probably 10:30 a.m. PST. And be cautious, be safe. Goodbye. Bye, babies.